family, friends, fellow gamers, educators, and students. Welcome to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. I am Grumpy Gnome. I'm grumpy. Let's get some grump on in Banished, baby. Here we go. Episode 2 of Scholarville. If you're just watching this now, I am running two mods. I'm running the Mega Mod 0.06 and I'm running the radius recolor that turns our radius rings from yellow to blue. Much prettier. All right, let's get into this. Okay, and let's load it up. And let's load it up. Today's goal, probably get some of the larger nodes established around the outside of our homestead. Let's go ahead and minimize you. And once again, if you are new, oh, doggone it, Stream Elements. They just listed it as episode 1 when it's clearly episode 2. Fortunately, that doesn't show up. But anyway, that's just going to frustrate me a little bit. Anyway, what's going on here? Let me show you what we're running as far as map seeds go. Okay, the town name is Scholarville, and the map seed I kind of took from education. I kind of spelt it out here. I did the E, which is the 5th letter. I did the D, which is the 4th letter. And then I did the C, which is the 3rd letter. And then I jumped all the way to the T, which is the 20th letter. And then I went to the 14th letter, which is N. So kind of play on education there. It is back to school time, so whoop whoop. Teachers, educators, call me up. Terrain type, verdant plains. We're doing a small map because I actually want to finish this and move on to something else. There's a lot of things in the pipeline right now, but more on that later. Climate, we're doing marine because I love the marine climate, and that's kind of what we have out here. Disasters are off because I don't need to stress myself out any more than I'm already stressed. And my starting conditions, we're doing all the wild things, because why not? Let's just have a smorgasbord of variety in this one. And of course, I like my 2 people start with Adam and Eve here. So that's what's going on. Boom. All right, let's go ahead and resume. Boom. And let's get into this. Let's get them running, also known as kill them fast. Boom. There they go. They're off. Okay, what do we need to do here? Are we at the point where we can spare a laborer? Well, let's take a look and see what we got for resources. Firewood, or actually logs, we're doing well. Firewood is hurt. Okay, tools. We need tools. So stop for a minute. Do we have a miner? It looks like we do. Yes, miner. We have 12 iron. Guess what? We need a blacksmith. Do I have a blacksmith? Okay, why do you have that? That's paused. That's my market, I think. What are you? You're my market. You are my cutter. Okay, I'm going in the wrong direction. You are my blacksmith. I do not have a laborer available, so I need to pull somebody. Where are they working at right now? Well, I know I've got a miner. I know I've got a teacher. So we got 5 laborers that we need to hunt down someplace. Okay. Teacher 1. Miner 2. Nobody in the trading posts. Nobody here. Okay. We have a hunter and a gatherer for 4 and 5. Where is... Oh, that's it. 4, 5. Okay, because it's a green screen, I'm going to pull my hunter. And where the hunter is now... Did I just have 2 hunters in there? Hunters. 1 out of 3. That's interesting. I thought I just pulled a hunter. I did. So I must have had 2 hunters in there. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and get the blacksmith up and running because we want to get tools before we hit tool apocalypse again. Okay, and I really, 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 really would love to have a buffer laborer, kind of a safety net in case our teacher passes away, that the one student that we have does not become uneducated labor, because we're all about education here. Okay, well, at this stage, it's kind of just let them run and do their own thing. I guess we can do a housing check real fast to make sure that everybody who wants a house has a house. And yes, they do. We got 3 families and we got 3 homes for them. So that's happy. Let's take a look at our inventory just to see what we are producing. Well, logs is still looking good. Duck meat is our highest protein. We got some reed action going on. Do we have feathers? I do have my window open because I'm loving the fresh air that's coming in. Hopefully it doesn't become a distraction. And if nothing else, let's just say it's part of the ambiance to the homestead. We do not have feathers. Okay, so we're going to do a big ixnay on the what do you call it? Okay, now we're also out of firewood. So now that I see we have 18 tools, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull the blacksmith, and we're going to go into the woodcutter thing here, and we're going to go ahead and get us some firewood. And OMG, Farah has just become a laborer. Awesome. I almost want to leave her as I kind of want to leave her as a buffer right here in case our teacher does pass away. And then that way we will be able to... oh, by the way, that was steel tools that the merchant brought. And we don't need steel tools at this moment. I guess I can clear some more area for some resource removal. That way, if our people have nothing better to do, they can pull some resources. Might as well clear cut the rest of this island over here too. And just out of curiosity, no reeds. Okay, here comes another merchant. What you bringing? Mutton cuts. No, thank you. We're doing fairly well with food. I'm not going to over exaggerate our food status because just like the tools, as soon as you get comfortable, everything goes to fill in the blank. And let's go ahead and clear cut this little stretch right here because that's easily accessible. I'd love to get this little creek plank bridge done just so that they have a center that they can cross on over here. And you know what? I'm almost wondering if we should just drop another stockpile right there just because we can. So why don't we do that? Yeah, this is just a real chill build right here. That's a large stockpile, but you know what? It's good. Gives them some place to put their stuff. Oh my God, and we're already building this. I'm going to go, as long as they've already got the foundation laid, I'm going to go ahead and throw Farah in as the builder. And then that way, and you know what? I'm going to pull my woodcutter too. Because that way we'll start collecting more resources as well. We're doing good with firewood now at 104. 16 tools, that's happy. Yeah, everything's going well. Here comes another merchant. Let's see what you're bringing us. We really don't need anything. I would probably buy some iron from you if you had it. Pickled vegetables. No, thank you. Appreciate you coming. Oh, all right. And they're building roads. Okay, we got our little creek plank done over here. Awesome. It looks like, you know what? As long as we've got some time, I should have probably moved this up so that we can run a road across the frontier. As long as there's nothing in that stockpile, let's go ahead and do it. Let's pull you for now. And oh my gosh, our builder just died from old age. As a you know what? I think that was our founding mother. So you know what? Oh, I can't put a homecoming statue in because we don't want nomads. I think this is going to be another bridge going across here. And I don't know if I'm going to put one more over here. But let me go ahead and run that bridge right there. And where are my bridges? And we're doing creek planks on these. So you're going to go right there. You're going to go across. We'll let them build that. And we'll go ahead and run our road up to that bridge. And then once we get an idea, oh my gosh, I have everything slated for removal over here. I didn't really want to do that. Oh, you know what? We don't need a builder anymore. We do for this the plank bridge. But okay, you're building that. That's good. That's going to get them running a little bit faster. I still don't want to gamble. We do have a student. And I'm going to do a housing check here in a second, too. In fact, let's do it right now. Because that death may have thrown off our housing count. No, it didn't. Okay, everybody's still happy. Good, 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 good. We like happy bannies. Okay. So as soon as this bridge gets built right here, I think what we're going to do, and I think that might be our next bridge or our plank right here. Because in that way we kind of have this little space, this little space. I kind of evenly space them across. This one's not going to be totally necessary, but you know what? It's gonna make it look even if we're going for aesthetics. Oh, and it's not letting me build it. Probably because we have something slated for removal wherever this is at. Let's try going a little bit further up. Up, 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 right to there. Try the bridge there going across. Nope. And this is what's hurting us over here. Unless I've already got a bridge going in there, which I don't. Okay, as I said, one of the goals that we're going to do, all right, now we're getting more children. Bust out the children. That does sound right, I don't know. But anyway, we're having fun. Got a lot of mixed feelings going on. Yesterday was an awesome day. For my other channel, Grumpy Gnome Fishing, we actually took a trip up to the Bass Pro Shops in Rancho Cucamonga, which is in Southern California, to go look at some boats. And I knew all along I am going to get a boat. What I didn't know is which boat am I going to get. Do I want to, I think I want to flatten that one spot right there because that's kind of what we've been doing. So let's go ahead and remove that piece. And someplace over here, I think we did the same thing. Didn't we just build you? You know what? Maybe we don't need to flatten that. Because as I'm looking at it, it looks like it. I'm going to flip here for a minute just to get a contour. So flipping. Flip, 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 flip. Ooh. Okay. And let's take a look at this. I know this is totally unnecessary. Do we like the little dip that these have? And I know some of these have already been flattened. I don't think I'm going to let it bother me. As long as they can get across, that's all that matters. Flipping back, flip, 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 flip. And what's this merchant bringing us? What you bringing? You know what? And there's our cushion. You're bringing us. Oh my gosh. Do we want to start? Pause. Do we want to start growing some animals? I don't know. Do we want to get into farming? I think we eventually will get into farming. The question is how large do we want those farms to be? And did I seriously? Okay, I guess I put a node here because of this crescent, this little dip right here. So you know what? We can probably have them build that node out. I need, if I'm going to put a farm in, where? I mean, in a perfect world, we might. Why don't we see how far this plank bridge is from this one? And if this is like 20 in between here, maybe we can put a little creek plank or a pasture right there. It wasn't planned to do that, but let's see. Let's take a measurement here from here to here. It's 22. Well, I'm almost thinking, why not? Do, 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 do. So instead of a 20 by 20, why don't we do an 18 by 22? And actually, let's see if we can draw a little bit of. Okay, I'm going to let them keep running because we. Oh my God, we're out of firewood again. Are you absolutely serious? Okay, against my better judgment, I'm going to take our laborer here and I'm going to put him into the fire cutting thing here. Okay, make us some firewood. Tools are still good, and we are a nudist colony at this moment. So we are going to need some. But let's see what we can do. Oh, first of all, this trading post. I'm going to minimize it so it doesn't go away because we don't want he or she to leave us. Now, with the labor force that we have, it's going to take forever to build the it's going to take forever to build the what do you call it? Okay, there's that. That would be the bottom. Now, just out of curiosity, where would the top go if we were going to put that in? The top, and this, I'm just going to put this down, not to keep it, but I just want to get a measurement. So if we come off the top of this, and if we were to come down to here, that, and then, oh, I also need, oh, criminy. That won't work because I measured from here. So we're going to lose all of this. So, technically speaking, we would have to probably utilize this area over here, which is not ideal because that is where our oh no, I want to keep that. And do I want to keep that road across? Probably. So why don't we cut it right there? And what I'm going to do here is just extend this road here over to maybe come down to this creek plank like that. And then maybe between these two would be a good pasture. And if I was going to box this in, how would I do this? I would probably take my next one off of the top here, come down to here. So there would be one box, and then I would take this one here and probably go all the way up to there. Like that. And then we would use this box right here as our pasture. So let's see what that's going to give us. There's that. Where's this? This is a standard pasture, which is good. Let's come up this road until we hit the crossroad, which is right there. Nope. Yep, right there. Go ahead and draw this pasture into this little area here. 18 by 17. That'll make some happy pigs. And where's my building? My building is there. I think I'm going to put the building on the outside. So let's flip it one more time. Rotate. Like cha-ching, like that. That looks good. And you know what? Let's let them build it. I don't even know if I have the resources to get these pigs. Now that I stop and think about it. But I do know that we can already build the pasture in preparation for the next animals that arrive. So, yay, but maybe no yay. I don't know. Kanye. Let's do this. There's that. Why don't we take this across the... Oh, no, that's not good. So we'll skip over you like that. And then this is going to come across to thar and thar. And then there's our little, that's our little beachfront community right there. You know what? And let's let them build. Gosh, we have no laborers or anything. But you know what the nice thing about this is that if somebody doesn't have a job, if they're like max, they won't max out on resources. But yeah, they will. If they're building something and they run out of resources, they become laborers. So good. But we do have a lot of roads going in. And I'm not upset about that because that is, oh my gosh, we missed hunting season. But you know what? We have a lot of duck meat. So I'm not really worried about protein. Oh my God, the happiness is really crumbling down. Why don't we do a cemetery off to the side over here? That's probably, that should have cued us in on that. Where do we want to do the cemetery? We can go all the way up here and do one on the very, very tip of the island, because I really don't see much going on this coast right here. We do have a little flatland right here. Can't do much on this. Can't do much here. So let's take a couple measurements for cemeteries to see where they can go in, because sometimes they don't fit. And we'll do the standard cemetery here. So if we were to come over here, let's see what we got. Come on down to, there's a 7, and there's no way we're going to fit one in up here. Nope, it doesn't like that. But what if we came down to here? I don't think it likes this area either. What if we came right off of the side here? 8 by 6. Can we go one more? Oh, wait. 8 by 6. 8 by... crumbs on a biscuit. It doesn't like it. Okay. So if we're going to do a cemetery, we're probably going to have to go to the other side of the island. I'm thinking north right now, since that's probably where most of our expansion is going. And what about this little square? Oh, wait. We got this area behind these houses here. No, that ain't gonna work. What if we came over here? There we go. That would be a little cemetery spot right there. And maybe make the main gate open up to the island down below. Right there. I think that's going to be our winner. Now, what we're going to lose is some beachfront property that we could be that we could have used for reed farms or farming. But you know what? I think right now a cemetery might be in the calling for us. And I'm going to go ahead and finish this road here up to there. And then this road here, it already looks like it's going through. Okay, perfect. Let's get them running. Yeah, this is trying to get 100% educated is difficult. Now here we've got one student in the works, and we've got 2 coming up the pipeline that are going to become students. So yay. Trying to think what else is should be our next priority here. The cemetery will increase some happiness. Another thing that we can probably try to focus on is getting in a well. And I know where I wanted to put it, but it won't go in. Now, I'm even thinking, are pigs the most important salted fish? No, thank you. Why don't we also try to get a... why don't we try to get a stable put in? And then that way we can get some animal pens. Because I would really love to get some animal pen action going. Because that's going to allow us to build or manufacture clothing. Now, what's my gap behind here? I'm thinking about putting the stable maybe off to the side. Maybe. And I was going to see if I can drop 3 animal pens right in this little area here. This is going to be tight. So let's just see how this works. No, I won't have a road along the back. And that's too tight for my liking. So I'm almost thinking maybe get some animal pens going in here and put a stable maybe way up here. That might work. So if we were to take a road and just run it, oh wow, okay, I got a dippy thing right there. Well, that, you know what, that dippy thing's got to go. Oh, wrong one. Let's do this. And you know what? Why don't we could just come across all the way? Let's do like that. And then remove those. Now we can get a road going across there. Straight across to there. Okay. How deep is this? And if we were going to do animal pens, we can do a wool pen right there. Might make more sense to put the wool. There's that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, we could get all 3 pens in right there. So let's go ahead and do that. So there's 1 pen for wool. There's going to be 1 pen for moo-moos, and then 1 pen for chickens. Okay. I don't need well, I do need the chickens right away because I want the feathers. You know what? I might just do that first. Get the feather action going. But anyway, and now we need a stable that's going to convert the what do you call it? The oats or corn or barley into domesticated animals. What are you bringing? Wood statues? No, thank you. Thank you for coming, but at this point, we don't need statues. Oh, for some reason. Oh my gosh. Oh, game over. We lost our teacher. Oh my God, pause. I think our game has just ended. We need to go to, I think it's a town hall that's going to show us this overview, and educated 80%. Couldn't even make it through episode 2. Well, that's the gamble we take. So you know what? I guess instead of Scholarville, we need to come up with a new name now. But we're not going to let that hamper us. Let's continue building here. We lost a teacher. Okay, how old are these kids? There is a 16-year-old laborer there. There is a 3-year-old child and a 3-year-old child. Okay, so it's going to be a couple years before they actually get to the. Oops, pull you out of there. It's going to be a couple years before they can actually get to the education level. Actually, we should probably keep an eye on them. I'm going to park them right over here because I just want to see which child is going to become of age quicker. And then that's the child we need to keep an eye on. And as soon as that child reaches the age of, give me an age, let's say when that child becomes 9, then we're going to start focusing on said child to become a student. Oh my God, they both switched at the same time. I missed it. Doggone it. Well, we'll try to keep a better eye on it. Okay, well, that didn't work well. I think what I'm going to do here, and you know what? I'm going to put both of these on builder mode right now. So that way they can just do everything. They can build roads, they can collect resources. Just let them do their thing. And we're probably going to need a bridge coming across to the other side also. And I think the bridge we're going to build is the small one first. So I'm going to open this one up already and let them build that at their leisure. Tools, got to keep an eye on tools. Oh my gosh. Now, you know, it's not really game over. So we've got one uneducated child. I guess we can call that child a dropout. And, or, you know, we can always do what happened back in 2020. I can't mention that evil C word, but maybe we can just say that the teacher got ill because of some virus and they closed the schools down. Okay, keep an eye on these children for when they turn 5. And I think that's all I'm going to focus on right now are these kids. Oh my God, they switched at the same time again. You know what? Okay, when they turn 9, so we can already close one of them. So as a buffer, as soon as said child's turn 9, we'll go ahead and we'll pop a teacher in there. And we'll see if we can get these two educated. Probably want to put a stockpile a little closer to this so that they're not dragging that stuff all over the place. Why don't we put a little 2x2 right down here? 2x2. No, we'll go 2x3. There we go. That's happy. Okay, what are we doing? Our health is still doing well. I'm going to pull the gatherer and maybe put in a hunter. So the gatherer's coming out. The hunter is going to go in. Hunter, hunter, hunter. Right there. And it looks like that hunter went into duck blinds. Now I'm going to check our status of duck meat to see how we're doing by quantity. And we're still rocking duck meat. So you know what I think we're going to do? I think we're going to get some fish action going. So let's turn you off and see if we can put somebody in here. Oops, nope. He went over here, so turn you off. And did somebody else just die? No, that was old news. So where's my hunter that I just pulled? Oh my God, why are we building this? Did I not put that stuff on pause? Okay, what's going on here? Oh, wait. Oh, because I still have a hunter selected here. That's why. Okay, now we can actually put a fisherman in and still have a hunter. Now, because we have a lot of duck meat, I think I'm going to open up this hunter over here to bring in, hopefully, a little better variety than just duck meat. Okay, kids are 5. Oh my gosh, we failed. Failed. I'm going to do a housing check real fast just to see. 3 and 3 still. Okay. That really comes in handy when you start getting a larger map with, say, more than 20, 25 houses. Because oh, wait, we're cold. We have people, oh my gosh, and that he or she is already freezing. So we need a woodcutter. Do we have a laborer? Guess what? We do now. Boom. Cut some firewood. And yes, please get to work. This person needs to find a home. Good. The nice thing about the cold is they'll go into anybody's house to get warm. I know that sounds a little bit sus, you know, almost said something bad there, but going into your neighbor's house to warm up, but the funny thing is they will not go to their neighbor's house for food. So they got no problem sleeping together. Their problem comes with feeding each other. So for that, you're on your own. Child is now 6. This is good. Tools are hurting. I'm going to pull our builder and get some more tools made. $40 iron. That's a really good sign. I'm glad we have that much. I forgot we still got the iron person here who's producing iron for us. Do. Does this need lumber? No, just logs and stone. So good. Oh my gosh, we have our bridge going across. Perfect. Let's go ahead and flatten both sides. I don't know why I do this because you know what? Why don't we go ahead and flatten both of those, and then we'll flatten 1, 2 down there also. And do the little removal thingy. So take those 2 out. Take these 2 out. Awesome. And now we have access to the south. Are these things filling up? 67%. What's this cart doing? No, we still have storage. So I'm not sweating that. This is going to be totally unnecessary right here. But I'm going to go ahead and fill that little bit in. I really want, you know what, doggone it, I still can put my well, pause, right there. I think I'm going to do that. We're going to drop us a well right here. And now, gosh, I wish Marlene or Jane were here or Eliza so that they can tell me, do we want to put in a Nomad well or do we want to put in a roadless well? I don't know if a Nomad well. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I think what we're going to do is, I was actually thinking about putting the founding statue right here. And that way, these 2 areas here, you know what? Scratch that. I'm going to put the founding statue next to the cemetery to honor the passing of our mother, founding mother. And I think we're going to put it right here so that when they come across, that'll be a nice area for them to be in. So let's go ahead and grab the founding statue mother thingy, which is under one of these. Is it under here? No. It wasn't there. Was it there? Is this the fountain? No, that's the Abbey. Oh my God, do I not know where this thing is? Help. Help. Themes. Oh, come on, where's my founding mother thingy? I know it's not under there. Oh, nuts on a biscuit. I'm almost wondering, luxuries? Luxuries. It wouldn't be under there. It's not there. It's not under mining. I don't think it's under that. It's not under food. It's gotta be here. No. 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 I don't. Now I'm starting to wonder, does this set even have a founding mother in it? No. 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 That was the Abbey. No. Is that it? Homecoming. Yes. Okay, good, good, good. Right there? I think that might be it right there. Little homecoming thingy. Or we can make like a little square area for them. 2 across. And then that way they'll have a gathering spot. I'm thinking if we go 2 across, we can actually give them a little bit of real estate to congregate in. Maybe we'll do that. So I'm going to go founding mother right here. And because we want to give them some congregation room, let's come across there like that. And then come down here like that. Boom. And that gives them a little square right there where they can congregate. Down here, we're going to do the roadless well. So first thing I need to do is pull this piece of road right there. And let's go ahead and roadless well right there. Nope, right here. No, you know what? We said Nomad well, didn't we? Yeah, because right now I think oh my God, that's got the same roof as what is on the my town hall. That's why I like to put these two together. I like to put these two together, but that ain't gonna work. No. Could go over here with it. Could actually put 2 in. Let's go over, and then we're going to need a hospital. So I don't know. Right there, does that even look good? I don't know if that even looks good. But you know what? We just did that. If we made this a little bit smaller, we can actually put another one in right here. I think we will. Let's go ahead and grab. Oh wait! Oh my God, the children. Okay, 7. We almost screwed the pooch on that one. You know what? Let's go ahead and put you in right there. Okay, now we got more nomad attracting things. And you know what? We're just gonna. The education thing didn't work for us, so we're gonna go back to standard Bannyville. Okay, what you bringing us? Nope, not going to do that. That's probably one of the least seeds that we would need right now. Child is 8. Oh, and we're gonna need a hospital. So I'm thinking, where's our cart? Cart is only 2, so maybe drop a hospital behind the cart. I'm going to do that. We're going to drop a little tent hospital behind the cart. Like that. And we're going to come into healthy things. And where's my mini? Where's my mini? Right there. Mini hospital. And actually, that is my opening right there. Flip, 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 flip. Right there. Boom. Perfect. So when the nomads do arrive, and if for some reason they're bringing some awful, awful, awful disease, we'll deal with it. Fisher dude or dudette, give you a little bit of a walkway there. Oh my God, you know what? We can still turn this into a very happy homestead. Here comes another. You know, I'm almost wondering, should we let the pigs go? Do we really want pigs that bad? I don't know. I'm really asking myself, are pigs really the one meat source that you would want? And you know, I'm almost thinking, yeah, because we really don't have. Oh my gosh, and I think we're going to do some butcher shops right here. Maybe do some farmhouses along here. Or actually, I'll do the forest homes and then maybe find a small butcher and put those down here so that we can get some butcher action going. On that note, I'm almost wondering what we can start doing with our fish. If we can start smoking it or drying it. But that's going to require a little bit more. Oh, children are 9. Stop. Let's get a teacher in. So this laborer here is now going to become a teacher, and we're going to start this gamble again. So in goes a teacher, and I'm going to pull the miner for now because we do have 24 iron. If the tools get low, we can always throw somebody in there, but we're not going to make the same mistake again. We're actually going to keep a buffer here for the if the teacher does pass. Now, because we've already lost, oh my gosh, that's the is that the second teacher? Azura died. Elliot. Okay, so both of our founding mother and father have passed. Oh, that's sad. Elliot is not going to see the statue of the founding mother go up. But you know what? It's there in spirit. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Good. They're pulling resources out of here. And the reason that's good is because I think, weren't we going to drop another Nomad well right here? So let's go ahead and get rid of this stockpile. Okay, 3 children. Good, 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 good. They're 9. We can turn this off because we have the teacher now. So we know that they're going to be going to school when they become 10. Oh, where did the extra laborer come from? Okay, there's our 2 students. Renee and Catrice. Where did the other laborer come from? That's interesting. I don't know. But you know, oh, that's our buffer. Old man moment. And against my better judgment, I'm going to put that person into builder mode just because we do have some roads and other things that can get built. Food is going up, which is good. I mean, it's relatively why are you going down here? Hey, Buckwheat, where are you going? Oh my God, where is he going? No. Whoa, dude, stop. You. Yeah, of course. Oh, this is a child. I was going to say uneducated. Wait a second. Oh, this is a 3 year old. A 3 year old running around with a pickaxe. I can't even find this person right now. But were you right there? A child with a pickaxe. Wait, no, no, you're just a child running around. I thought that was a serial killer going to be in training. Okay, we'll let the child go where the child wants to go. Hopefully, the child does not freeze. Oh, let's pull the blacksmith and see if we can get some tools or some clothing for our population here. What do we have for clothing material? Fish, beef, reeds. Do we have feathers? We don't. Bamboo. We are getting pork. I mean, go figure. I don't know where the pork is coming from, but well, it's obviously the hunter, but I am unaware of that. Flax. Can we make clothing from flax? I do know. I know something that will make clothing from flax. And we're going to do it. We're going to put it in. Yep. That's why I love this mod. This mod is awesome. Go back to tailoring and right where's the weaver thing? Right, this one, the linen weaver. We're going to put the linen weaver in right behind the tailor. Ooh, yes, we will. Now, do we want to go that way or do we? Yeah, I think that's the way we're going to go in. So I'm going to put you in right there. Nope, or flip you. Does that look nicer? No, I think that makes more sense. So right there, we're going to go ahead and put a linen weaver in. And then right behind the blacksmith, we're going to get some happy people going on here now. We're going to put in the mead brewer. If I can, are you my mead brewer? No. I'm going to find you. I am going to find you. Coffee house. And you're this one, mead brewer. Yes. And we're going to open you towards there. Kind of opening it up towards the market. I think that might make sense, hopefully. And let them build that at their leisure. Now we have 2 students, 1 more. That's nice that we still have this buffer right here. And I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull our hunter over here and I'm going to make the hunter a gatherer because now we got our green screen and we haven't been gathering in a while. So let's kind of build up our produce a little bit. Do we want to chance it and put in 2 builders? You know what? I think so. Oops, wrong one. There we go. I think we are going to chance it because now that we've screwed the pooch on the education, I think now we need to start focusing on population. And Well, you know what? We'll go for open borders. We'll let some people in. And once we get population going, then we can focus on other things. But those two builders have got their work cut out for them. I'm almost wondering what we want to focus on the most here. Okay, right now this is the only thing I'm really looking at for what we need at the moment. And I'm going to put a priority on the linen weaver. Where's my priority? On this one right here. Because I got a feeling the linen cloth is part of our clothing. I don't know. And I'm going to take a look at our fish count. Can we actually take our fisher person? Yeah, fish right now has exceeded duck meat. So I'm going to pull the fisherman and I'm going to put in, I think we're going to go ahead and put in the this hunter out here, because there's always a good possibility that the hunter out there is going to bring in some leather for us. And that's something that we could already start the clothing with. We should have probably also prioritized. Oh my gosh, we got the pasture done. Now, how much do we need for these pigs? They are $5.50 a piece. So if we can purchase 2 pigs for $1,100 or units, then we can get 2 pigs and hopefully they will procreate. Let's go back to our inventory to see what we can trade. Logs. Logs, I think, are worth, I don't even know how much logs are worth. Fish. Will you take fish? And I know everybody is screaming right now, don't get rid of your food, which is probably a good thing to be screaming, because we don't have much else worth anything. Let's find out how much logs, fish, reeds, and duck meat bring in. So inventory. What are we looking at? Fish and duck are the first 2. Fish, that should be 100. Let's give them 200 fish. Duck meat, let's give them 100 duck. Oh, wait. We were going to put in, yeah, pull one person out of there. And you know what? There. That's going to keep the food coming in over there. Okay, logs. Why don't we give them 500 logs? I almost don't think we're going to have enough for this. We're going to have to give them some tools. Now that's going to really go against my better judgment, but how many logs are we going to do? 500? Okay. And tools, where are we at? Because I know this is just begging for a tool apocalypse right now. Tools. How many do we have? 69. Let's do 50. Oh, it would go under iron. Iron ore, iron tools, 50. Okay. Now, let's get this thing loaded. And minimize you for now. And no, I don't want you in that one. And I don't want you in this one. I want you in that one. But what are you bringing? No. Thank you. Just out of curiosity, they're 14. Okay, they got 3 more years of school. Okay, our dude's bringing stuff to the docks. That's cool. What you bringing so far? Oh, town hall. We don't want that one. We want the trading post. Town hall, you can park yourself back up there. You are bringing in... Logs are worth 2. I think we're going to be able to buy 2 pigs. The question is, are we going to have the labor force to keep a herds person herding the pigs? I don't know. Anyway, that's going to be a slow process. So we're just going to let you kind of do your thing. Oh my God, the linen weaver is ready and I don't have a laborer. Who can I pull? It is autumn. I'm going to pull my hunter. And we are now going to make linen cloth from flax. And that's hopefully going to get us some clothing. In a perfect world, yes. Uh-oh, did you go into the tailor? No, I don't want you tailoring. I want you linening. Linening, if that even is a term. Let's just say I want you weaving. Weave your spell. But make us clothing. All right, trader. The trader is still bringing things in. That must be the iron that they're bringing in. No, you're still going out there for logs. Okay. Okay, you just keep doing you, man. 2 times 4 is 8, so we're at 800 right now. And I do see that he's going to take the fish and the duck. So that's good. The iron tools are really going to give us a nice kick. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. The linen dude is doing... It's a guy, and he's just standing there. Okay. Do I need to emphasize again how awesome the women are in this game? Okay, I don't know what his trip is. He's just kind of walking around and wondering, hey, man. Oh, he's out of resources. Okay, get him out of there. Okay, it is now white screen. And when we have white screen is when we pull the gatherer and we put in a hunter. Like that. And let's open you up. Uh-oh, where did you go? You didn't go up here, did you? No, because that would have been but stupid to go up there. We still got duck person here. Why don't we go ahead and turn that off? And who's our mystery person up here? The hunter. Go figure. Let's come across. Do we have too many hunters in here? Yes, we do. Boom. Okay, the labor forces, I still think we're going to go ahead and kick them into builder mode so that they can continue building what's getting done. What you bring in? Nope. Don't need that. And can we get some piggies? 50. 5 times 8 is 40. So that's 400. 400. There's 1,000. Hey, we got it. We got it. So first thing I'm going to do here is do all 500 logs. Then I'm going to do the 200 on the fish. And that's going to give me 1,000. Oh, we only need to do 100 on fish. 1,100. And we're just going to buy 2 pigs. And cha-ching, even trade. Let's do it. Trade it. Dismiss it. And we are now the proud owner of 2 pigs. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull my inventory out of here. That way this stuff goes back into our resource pool. Everything that we didn't use. Awesome. And we don't need this trader anymore. So guess what? That trader is now going to become pigs, our herdsman. Boom. And hopefully, hopefully, Oakley, we've got us a male and a female. Okay, we're out of stone. We do have an extra laborer. Oh my God, our kids are becoming laborers. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get us some stone for our inventory. Iron. We will be needing iron, but I think one of the things I want to do is maybe build up our log count a little bit. Why don't we... How far does this extend to? Down to here. I didn't measure that one out very well. But you know what? We could still work with it. So why don't we pull some logs? Let's see. Clear resources. There's a good batch we could pull from. Maybe pull this little corner right here. And maybe pull some stuff from down here. God, I hope they don't get stranded back there. And we can do another stretch along here. Maybe come to this point right there. Oh my God, I don't want to go into our node. Don't want to do that. And you know what? Let's go ahead and clear this little square right here. So that when we do plan to build something there, the resources will already have been collected. Okay, let's do a housing check because now we've got 6. I think we're still going to be looking at 3 and 3. Overview. Nope, we do need another house. And where is the best place to put that house? Why do I have green screen? Because it's late spring. Oh my gosh, the herdsman died. That was quick. Did he get eaten by the pigs? No, it was old age. So here we have 2 pigs. And did we ever put another person in? Yes, we did. So we got 2 of 19. Dry goods, I'm going to take that limit off. And you know what I need to do? I need to go down to that linen weaver and see if that's going under something else. We're going to come back and visit this to see if these 2 pigs are actually compatible with each other. Hopefully they are. And this 2 goes up to a 3, 4, 10. So that's good. Linen, what are you? No, you are clothing. That is interesting. Let's pull a builder and put in the linen weaver just in case we got some more flax. Okay, I thought someplace, okay, right there I needed to put a piece of road in. I think there's a couple places I needed to put some road in here, like right there. And wasn't there a piece missing right over here? There's our cemetery. I know it's kind of small, but you know what? It's kind of cute. So anyway, that should bring some happiness. I was just thinking it might be almost kind of cool to have a little bridge going straight across to the entrance here. But you know, that's kind of overkill. Might want to bring some, start putting some roads back here. And okay, it looks like we need to do a little bit of flattening right here. And the easiest way to do that is just to make the whole flattened thing across. So just take it straight across to there, like that. And then take it out. Boom. We'll put a road down the backside. Like that. And you know, we can already start to grid this area here. Like that. That's coming down to a well. And that's going into the market. So we got a little 4 by something that we can still put in over here. That might actually be a nice place for a stockpile. So far we haven't had an issue with our stockpiles overflowing, but just in case, I mean, as a matter of fact, now that I'm looking at it, we can take out these 2 stockpiles in favor of this one, and then that's going to give us that much more building or resource collection stuff. Now, more likely than not, they're going to drop their stuff off at the market anyway. I'm going to leave this open for now because there might be something we want to put in there. In the meantime, we can already pull out. Where's my deletey thing? Delete. Why don't we delete this top one right here? Because we don't seem to be using it. And this is not full down here. If this does fill up, then we'll go ahead and we'll put the second one in. But if we don't need it, we don't need it. Now the linen weaver, are we moving? Oh my God, we were paused. Shoot. The linen weaver still has not made us any clothing, and it does look like he's out of resources. So against my better judgment, I will pull that person. And I'm going to do another inventory count to see if we have leather or feathers. And we can actually just leave the quantity one open because 0 starts right here. So this is all we have above this line. There is leather. OMG. Guess what? We're getting clothing. And put you in. Ba-doom. We're going to get leather clothing. We still don't have feathers. Not that I can see. No. But we're going to get some leather clothes. Awesome. We are no longer nudists. I know that's going to disappoint some of you, but it is what it is. I don't know where our builder is at this point. Oh, let's check in on our piggies to see how we're doing. Do. Oh well, there's some there. That's a trough, pig trough. So we got one, two. Oh, this is. Oh, but we were in pause for quite a while. Come on, piggies, get happy. I wonder if that's enough herds people for this lot. I might have to put two in. Okay, we got another child named Ronell. Ronniel. Ronniel. Okay, we're gonna check back on the pigs in a little while. Come on, piggies. Work for us. All right. Do. It would still be nice to get some of that Nomad stuff built up. Why do we not have stone? Okay, there's some stone going into inventory. God, man, I just mentioned it and they put it in. Oh, the reason there's probably no stone is because, now that I stop and think about it, Homecoming statue needs stone, I think. Yep. And the two Nomad wells also need stone. So that stone person really needs to work some overtime. It looks like this is going to be the first well that we're going to get over here. All right. Well. I mean, so far things are going pretty good. Okay, we got clothing. We are no longer nudists. But you know what we don't have? Food. Oops. Okay, all hands on deck here. I think we're going to go ahead and put in another fisherman because for some reason fish produces quickly. I think we're going to come over here. I'm going to pull this hunter and we're going to put in the duck blind person. That did not go in for some reason because he went back over here. Boom. Oh, did we need another house? I think we did. Production overview. We do need another house. Okay, where will that house be most beneficial? I see the stables. The stable foundation has already been laid, which is good because then we're going to start getting some domesticated animals for our food pens. Well, I don't want to call them food pens because they're more resource producers. Okay, we need to build another house. Where do we want to go? We can put one in the mining district over here, which might not be a bad idea since we do kind of have one person working both of these. And why don't we open up this house here? Because this is probably I don't want to say it's an equal distance to the resources. You know what? I'm going to open the one closest here because they're going to come to this shack to get the resources and they need to go to here to go to work. So I'm thinking that's probably close to equal distances. Let's build the shack. And I'm going to put a priority on that because hopefully that's going to get us some more kids once we figure out who's going to move into that. And I don't see them building this, but I'm going to put a pause on it because I only want them to focus on one well at a time. Did they get all of the resources out of here? Yes, they did. Good, 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 good. And we'll turn that off. Okay, it looks like this person is done. So we're going to pull him out of there. Got us 9 outfits, and everybody is clothed right now, so that is good. And you know what we're going to do with you? I'm actually going to put you into gather mode. No, and I don't want you gathering up here, if that's where you're at. I do not know where this person is, Sam I am. Did you actually go up here? There's the small village home. What are you? You're the hunter. You're the forester. There's the gatherer. No. Don't want you up there. As a matter of fact, we'll turn off the hunter also for now. Yeah, because if we ever do put a forester in, or that's what I meant, forester. If we ever do put a forester in, I don't want them up there until we actually get people living up there. Okay. We still need to keep the stone into production. It's kind of frustrating that the food is not going up, even though we have every one of our food producers basically running. Is there anybody else we can pull at this moment? Okay, what you bringing? Marble statues. No, thank you. I see one pig, and that scares me because I don't see a second one. We got 3! We got 3! OMG! Where are they? There's one. Oh my God, he's outside. He says, "Don't fence me in." Where's our other one? You know what? I'm just going to take its word for it. If it says we got 3, we got 3. Piggy reproduction is underway. Making bacon. Here we go. Do 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 do. Okay, food. Yay, we got a little bit of food. Looks like the kids are still coming in. Oh, we need a builder. We need a builder because I need that house done. So stop. Who can we pull for a builder? I think I'm going to pull the gatherer because we still need stone for the Nomad well, and we need the Nomad well because we need nomads. I mean, I can't make it any more clear than that. I really thought we would get to some of the larger nodes in this episode. And I mean, we still got almost an hour and a half to go. I'm doing a 3-hour stream today, by the way. If you can hang in there for 3 hours, I applaud you. Cool. I'm still not upset with these, even though we lost a half star and a half heart. It's not upsetting me because, oh, also, who's going to move in here? Who's moving in? Come on, we know somebody's moving in. It's probably the stuff. There we go. Ooh, and it's a young family. So as soon as they have their first kid, what we need to do, I need a woodcutter. Okay, pull the builder, and we need a woodcutter. So as soon as they have their first kid, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the, you know what I probably should do is build the second one and then upgrade this one. So that way they're not running too far, or they're not progressing in the game without a house. I don't want to force them into homelessness. Okay, woodcutter is cutting. Now see, all this means is that there's no firewood in the house. That doesn't mean that they can't find warmth in other places. They can go to one of these houses down here and warm themselves up. Okay, here comes a trader. The tools, we're going to have to deal with tool apocalypse here in a minute. So I am aware of that. What you bring in? Tin, no thank you. But thank you for coming. Okay, food is going up, which is good. God, I'm really going to love it when we reach that point where we can have full-time jobs instead of these part-time jobs. Because that's going to take a little bit of stress off of the micromanaging. That almost looks like it doesn't line up right there. But it does. How many more stone do we need here? Oh my God, we need 11 more stone. Come on, get that stone in. Okay. We got a little buffer in the firewood now, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the firewood dude. I'm going to put them back into gathering. And because I want to keep our food production coming in. Okay, for some, oh my God, we just had 2 children born here at the same time. Perfect. One of them here? Yes. Good, 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 good. So what we need to do is I am going to go ahead and open up a second house here. It's not really a high priority to get this thing done. But that way when we kick them out of this house, we can go ahead and upgrade it. And then they'll be able to move right next door. Because these little shacks right here, they only hold 3 people. So this is the most we can get in there. And I can't wait for this child to become 10 when we can get another child in the house much earlier. We're just playing the numbers right now. Do. All right, this is good. We have firewood, we have food, we have stone. We need a builder. We've got things that are ready to be built, but we don't have the labor force to do it. Now we're out of food again. Go figure. Rum. Okay, 15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Nope. As much as I probably would have liked to have got that. Oh man, that brings back some bad memories. Oh, that's a rant we can go into if we wanted to. Oh my God. All I got to do is say Navy days and Roosevelt Roads, Puerto Rico. And that's all I'm going to say about that because that was horrendous. Okay, we need a builder. Can we pull anybody? I almost think we can pull the stone cutter. Did we pull our woodcutter? Yes. Is it time to pull the stone cutter? Because I think everything that needs stone has stone, including our well. So, yes, let's pull the stone cutter. And I'm actually going to put you into builder mode because once again, we need those doggone. Oh, good, they're building the house, I think. We need those doggone nomads to come in. Good, they're building the house. So, see, I'm not that mean of a person. I mean, at least I'm giving our. I'm almost wondering if we should just upgrade this one and not pull them out of here. And then once this is upgraded, then get them over. Because if we move them in right now, they're still just going to be a family of 3. You know, I almost think it would make sense in this game if they actually had a ferry boat and that the ferries would bring immigrants to the trading posts, nomads. The food is still a little discouraging. Now, this is real interesting. Why? Oh, we have feathers. Oh my God, we only have one tool. Wah, wah, wah. Who can we pull? Do we have a hunter? How many hunters do we have? I think we have 2. One hunter? And you're in the duck blind. Let's pull the fisherman. Whoops. There we go. Pull the fisherman. We need a blacksmith. Make us tools before tool apocalypse hits. Do 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 do. It's the doo doo song. I have no idea. Okay, we don't have a builder. That's why I was going to say, oh, we do have a builder. And there is Tool Apocalypse. Doggone it, doggone it. Let's get those tools into inventory so somebody can grab them. And you know what? We're going to go 2 builders to speed up our building a little bit. Zaid. All right, Zaid, you do you, man. Let's do a little overview check here. 4 and 4, so we're good with housing to family ratio. I'm really trying to think about what the heck we want to prioritize because there's three things I want to prioritize. The stable is not one of them, but they're going to have this thing done in just a second here. Perfect. Now, what grain? I mean, it's hardly, I could hardly look right now because we don't have the labor force. What I'm going to let these two builders do is just knock out everything that is in, that's being slated for building. I mean, most importantly, it's probably good he's on it. I was going to say, most importantly, it's probably this Nomad well right here because that's going to bring in the nomads. Then the founding mother statue over here will also. Oh my God, they got it built already. Awesome, because that's going to bring in nomads as well. Okay, and then once the nomads come, then things are going to speed up greatly, bigly. How they. Okay, three. It is time that they really need to get this thing upgraded. Okay, good. The Nomad well is done. I almost want to put a priority on this tiny shack just so we can get them moved out. So let's go ahead and do that. Priority that. Oh my God, they're right on it. Way to go, guys. And now let's get it built. I don't know if we need to reprioritize it or if that priority will remain in there. And it just dawned on me, this herds person up here needs to live someplace. So maybe we should have done this corner house. But you know what? This is not a long walk right here. As a matter of fact, that's almost the same walk as getting resources and going to the mine over here. Okay, they're building it, which is awesome. And then before somebody moves in, we want to, well, I think they're 4 and 4 right now. Okay, we have no iron. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and do this here. And those two, or this family, should move into this house right here in a perfect world. There they go. Awesome. And now there's room for one more child to come into the picture. Oh my God, and we are seriously down on food. So you know what? Everybody that can be a food gatherer is going to now become a food gatherer. So let's put our fisher person back in, and let's go ahead and get this hunter up and running like that. I mean, right now, all this is telling us is that the house has no food in it, which actually this house does have food. So once they pull the food out of this house, it'll go back into our inventory. But it's still painful to see zero food. Okay, the house now has food, but it needs firewood. Health is going down. We have no students at the time, but we got 4 coming up the pipeline to become students. And we got 2 things that are going to attract nomads. And there is student number 1 out of those 4, which is good. Good, 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 good. Oh. Okay, we're upgrading this one. You know what we're going to do? You know what? No. Okay, what you bringing? No. That's enough housing for over here. As a matter of fact, I think as soon as they get the foundation laid, we're going to pause the further production on that house until we actually need it. Because I might want to spread out our labor force a little bit. Like, for instance, get another node up and running. I'm almost thinking about running a single little stockpile along here. Because there's not much else we can do. Yo, there actually is something else we can put in there. We can do bee manufacturing. We can get some bees in there. So let's leave that open for now. Okay, we got our second out of those 4 now becoming students. Food really climbed. That's a good sign. We're in early summer. I think I'm going to pull this hunter right here and get some more firewood going. Because then that'll make this go away right here. Okay, why are you chopping wood up there? That's interesting. I've got a laborer cutting wood, and I can't figure out why. Oh, you're the blacksmith. Hello. No, I can use you. Actually, I'm going to put you in the mine because we need some more iron. Our iron is at 0, so that's going to help build the iron up until we can get a until we need the tools again. Wow, and we just went from 11 to 9. Ouch. Another thing we could do is gather wild foods. That's something we haven't done in a while, I don't think. I don't know if we even did it on this map yet or not. But you know what? That's not going to hurt to actually get that slated. We'll go right to... I don't want to pull it out of the node because then the gatherer will have nothing to get. But there we go. Gather some wild foods. Do 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 do. Man, this is like one slow grind right here. And we haven't had nomads yet, have we? No, 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 no. Doggone it. Come on, nomads. And what's really going to be heartbreaking is if we get the nomads, we accept them, and they can't make it into town. They get stuck behind a creek or behind the river. Okay, another child is born. Perfect. And that's why we upgraded. So we can get that fourth slot right there. So we actually did well there. No and no. But thank you for coming. You know what? Pearls. If we can get a couple seafood scavengers in here, then we can, if we had seafood scavengers, we can get some pearls for trading. What you got? Oh, hello. Okay. Yes. There we go. Finally something we can use. Okay, you go down here. You tell us what we have. Inventory. We have logs. We have a lot of reeds. Do we have feathers? We do have feathers. We can make survival coats. Not a lot. Herbs. I think what we're going to do is we'll do 200 log, all of the reeds. Well, 200 logs is 400. What do I need here? I need 125. Oh. That's it? Will you take reeds? Let's find out. Let's go to trade. No, inventory. If I put in 125 reeds, and I'm hoping my grumpy math is working here. Will you take it? Yes, you will. Perfect. Let's pull somebody. Okay, I need a worker here. So let's go ahead and pull the gatherer. Gatherer. And put you into the trading thing here. Boom. Okay, bring me 125 reeds. Find me 125 reeds. And if I do all 25 of these, cha-ching, I'm going to need 125. Did we put 125 in or 175? 125. Oh my God, and they're already there. Perfect. So there's that. 125, cha-ching, there it is. Trade it, dismiss it, pull the trader out of there, and shut you down. Put the gatherer back in until we find a better use for him. And now I don't need a miner anymore. So I think, is there anything that needs to be built? We do have something that needs building. What? It might be this house right here. I can't think of anything else that we're building at the time, unless it's this other well down here that's on pause. No, it wouldn't be that. Let's go ahead and do that. What you bring in? No. Rock melon. I have no idea what the heck a rock melon is. For some reason, I think it's like a cantaloupe. At least we call them cantaloupes over here. I don't know where the rock melon thing comes from. Oh my god, food is at 350. Awesome. Okay, we're now in snowy weather. For some reason, gatherers don't do well in snowy weather. And why haven't I dropped down the road to our duck blind over here? And what we really should put in back here is probably another storage. I was always contemplating that, to put a storage in right there. How full are you? Oh, you're nowhere near being full. Let's do a check real fast. Oh my god, look at this. 666 going down. Something needs to change. Let's change that like quickly. Okay, what do we need? We need tools. I know we've got that crap ton of iron over here. Let's get a blacksmith in. Because I really, really, really want to get. I don't want to fall into tool apocalypse. So, as long as we got tools, we're going to be producing, manufacturing at a good rate. Oh, we're maxed out on wood. Perfect. Pull you. Let's put this builder back into position here. Once again, don't know what he's building. But even if he's just doing roads, that's still good. I think I will put a small mini shed in right there. Just because it's going to really fit the ambiance here. See, I put a shed right here. So now the duck person will have a place to put his stuff. Fisherman, sorry, dude. Oh, he's got the market right here. So he can like take his fish right into the market. If we ever build the market. Let's come across. Gosh, I would really love to get our stable action running. Let's see if we've got the oats or any of those to actually make a domesticated animal. So inventory. I'm looking for barley, corn, oats, any of those things up here. Nothing. There's barley, 0. We can't even make a domesticated animal. I think what we're going to have to do is get we're going to have to get the crop. Either oats, barley, or, well, this will tell us. Oats, barley, or corn. Yeah, those are the 3. So those are the seeds that we need to wait for in the trading post. And when those seeds arrive, we need to make sure that we have the inventory to actually purchase those seeds. So it's like one hand washes the other. I don't really want to use the term stealing from Peter to pay Paul, but that's almost the way it is. We're taking from one to make another. Okay, there's our builder right there, tapping out those roads, which is cool. Oh my god, and that just sped up our duck hunter a little bit, which is awesome. And we have absolutely zero iron, so I need to keep an eye on the blacksmith. I think as soon as the blacksmith runs out of iron, we're going to have to put somebody back into the iron mine. There it is. He's out. So out you come from there. And let's go ahead and stick you into the mine. Do, 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 do. Hey, this is built and they're using it already. Fish. All right, so the fisherman enjoys running over there. Awesome. Can we give the fisherman a road to make his or her travels a little easier? We can. Look at that. Your travels have just become easier if we get it built. We have a builder. Awesome. Nomads, baby. Oh my God. We have nomads. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Did we miss any? Merchant. 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 Oh my God. We have nomads. How many? 2? Usually starts off at 2. Now, where are you? Are you at the statue? No, your guys are at the well. I see that little black speck there. So, right. Oh, wow. They're not, she's not in black. Normally, oh, no, because you're a citizen. Oh, shoot. Are they on the edge of town? And you're not here, are you? Nobody there. Oh, you're a nomad because you're dressed in black. You kind of look like the Amish. There's a nomad. Oh, come on. You got to give me more than 1. 2. Yes. Welcome to Scholarville. And cha-ching, now that they're part of the labor force, they're going to grab 2 tools. They're going to want a house to live in. And we need to figure out where is the best place for them to set up their residence. And I'm almost thinking maybe someplace over here. Why don't we go right? I'm debating about putting them here or putting them up into the new node up here. I think we're going to put them in the node. That way we're spreading them out a little bit better. And actually, let's put you over here. And I'm going to put a priority on their house like this. Okay, so let's get them a home. We'll leave that one laborer as a cushion right there, just in case we lose our teacher. Oh, what do we need? We need food. You know what? I think I'm going to open up the that node up there, so that when they move in, they can start hunting and gathering this area. Okay, we got us another student, which is awesome. Okay, so far so good. Hey, we got piggies. How many? 6. Man, it's a slow grind, but you know what? Once we get those maxed out, we got piggies. Awesome. Okay, that house is going up, which is good. We're going to need some clothing. I really wish the iron would go up a little bit quicker. And as soon as that house gets built, like right there, I'm going to go ahead and open up the gatherer. And we're going to open up the hunter. Put one in and put one in. Uh-oh. Until we can figure out what we're doing. There we go. Okay, now there should be a hunter and a gatherer living there. Perfect. The ages, I'm not really thrilled with those ages. That's a huge gap. Hopefully the game will correct itself. Sometimes you need to force correct things in this game. Okay, we got us another laborer. Awesome. We still have this 3 thing getting built over here, so I have no idea what that is. What is that 3 thing getting built? Oh, we were going to put a miner in. Okay. Ouch. I'm almost wondering if something is getting built that we don't have resources for. Let's try a second Nomad well. And then we're also going to need some stone for that. Tulips. No, thank you. Tiny Tim came to visit. Some of you will get that reference. Most of you probably will not. Do, 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 do. I'm going to go ahead and pull the other builder because the only thing I could think about that the builder is doing would be pulling resources out of here. Which does not appear to be what's going on. They're not building that. They're not building this. Oh my gosh, how did they get this road done? Why did they get that road done? Oh my gosh, that was a waste of whatever. But I got a feeling that road was probably going to go for a node that's going to go over here. Well, it gives us a little bit of time to think about what we actually want to put in. Uh-oh. There goes the ambulance. That's one of the downfalls when you live on a busy street. They go by all the time. But you know, one thing we do get from them is pretty lights. Because when they go by at night, they kind of light up the wall when they go by. Well, by golly, Miss Molly, this was a waste. But you know what? As long as we're there, let's get that bridge open. And I think, what's our measurement here? Because we may just start doing some crop fields right here. This is inside the node, so we're not going to go. Is it inside the node? Yeah. Oh my God, did I miss something here? I think we might have to come one over. I think we will. Let's go ahead and come one over here. Take you up to this point. And then we can maybe make this a crop field. Let's first of all find out how deep it is. And it is an odd number, which is good. It's going to be small. 17. That means we're going to get 8 and 8 with a road going through the middle. So it's going to be 8 by 11. You know, that's not bad for a small map. I almost like it. Let's do it. Let's come up to 8. No, come up to 9. And then this should be 9 here. Yeah. 9, come across to 11. And then this is going to be 2 crop fields right there. As a matter of fact, I'm already going to put the crop fields in. There's one. Let's start in this corner. So crop field number 1, and then crop field number 2. And in that way, when we get the crops in, they can already go ahead and do something there. How's our labor force doing? 3. Guess what? I think we're going to go ahead and put in another full-time hunter. And what's our housing look like now? Oh my God, we need 2 more homes. Okay. So let's open up one here, because that's one thing we're going to do. Actually, should I just open both of these up? Or do we build another one up here in the mines? I think what we might want to do is maybe get some more in this. No, let's do the central. Let's do the land down here first. Open both of these. We'll just open all of them and let them build it. We'll go into builder mode. And I know I pulled my teacher, so that might be painful. Hopefully the Nomad well produces for us. Oh, there's a job, and it's roving, and I don't do roving. You know, this early on, very few jobs are coming in, and I'm almost thinking, should I take some roving jobs? But I don't need the stress. And as the year progresses, I mean, even short term, as the year progresses, we're gonna get. You know what? I need a pause on these. And we need to prioritize these houses right here. And what are you bringing? Corned Yama. No, thank you. Oh, now here comes a fire engine. You guys will hear it in a minute. Yeah, guess what? It's fire season in California. 9 o'clock. And we actually got a heat wave coming up here at the end of this week. They're calling for 98, I believe, on Friday. So we may see triple digits on Friday out here. And that's not happy. I could really use some nomads right now. Early spring. Spring, I believe, is when they come. And how cool would it be to actually get a double shot of nomads? I don't. Oh, we need stone. Okay, pull one builder, and let's get a stone cutter put in. Well, it almost looks like we've got full-time mining and full-time stone over here. They're the nomads, baby. Nomads, baby. Where are you guys? You're on the well. Okay. Two of them. Welcome to the jungle, baby. Allow. Now, stop. Now we're going to need more housing. So I think I am going to let them build out this house here as well. So we're not going to touch it. I'm going to put one more into builder mode to get these things built a little bit quicker. Am I seeing toolless people? Yes, I am. So that is going to bring in, we lost a gatherer. It's better than losing a teacher. So we're going to need tools again. Good. We got what we need. Let's get tools into production. Okay, awesome. And I don't want them building this bridge right now. That is like the least of our concerns. Right now, the highest priority is going to be housing. And I think that's the only things that I have slated for building right now. So let's go ahead, just in case they forgot, reprioritize these. And then I'm also going to put a priority on this house over here. So there we go. It looks like for once, there's more nomads, baby. Yes. Bring them in. Where are you guys? Well, you're in one of two places. No, you're not. You're up here, aren't you? Yeah. They could only be there because we already pulled the ones from down here. We're going to allow them. And now we're going to open up this second house up here. And now comes the exponential growth. Go ahead, put in another builder. Oh, goody, 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 goody. Let's see. I think we can cruise rather slowly for now. I believe this is where some stone is going, so I'm actually going to put a pause on that for now. Because once again, I really want the priority to be with the house builders. And if possible, it doesn't look like there's any stone up here in this node. Well, there's a little batch up there. Nothing. Nothing. This node over here. Oh my God, why did we build the barn? I have no idea why we did that. But it looks like we're actually going north. Okay, here we go. There's another interesting combination. A 15-year-old and a 33-year-old. Something sounds a little bit illegal about that, but hey, it is what it is. We're not gonna question it. I'm just glad they're getting their houses built. Okay, this one's done over here. That's a little better. And the thing is, when all three of these go up at the same time, that means they're probably all going to have babies at the same time. Which is good because it raises our population. But in a way, if you get too many babies being born at the same time, then all of a sudden, boom, you got all that food that's going at one time. Things start moving quick. What is your radius? Oh, you come all the way up to here. Okay, that's good. We can deal with that. Okay, you're done. We need firewood. And you know what? We can actually spare a firewood cutter. So let's get some firewood into our inventory. We are a nudist colony. Let's go ahead and pull one builder and see what we can build as far as, you know what? I think we had survival coats. Reeds and feathers. Let's see how we're doing with reeds and feathers. Reeds are at 100. Feathers are at 37. Do we have leather? We do. We got a little bit of leather. So once the reeds and feathers are all used up here, we'll go ahead, we'll pop out a couple leather outfits. And then we'll have some clothing. Okay, what you bring in? Oh, there we go. But that's not what we needed. I can't use up all my resources for carrots. I need something for my stables, and you've seen what it needs: corn, barley, or oats. So, unfortunately, no carrots. Trade leghorns? No. As much as I would like the leghorns, I don't deal with trade animals. I would much rather grow my own. So, that's a big wah wah there. I'm glad that we can finally keep a full-time miner and a full-time stonecutter. I'm also glad that the nomads are starting to pick up now. Come on, we got 3 lines in the water here. All we need is corn, barley, or oats. Since we've, all right, 2 more children. See, that's what I mean. They're all coming out at the same time. And this one came out in early autumn. Cool. I'm already going to open these up. They can't build it because we don't have the domesticated animals. But they can already bring the logs over. So that way, when we get ready to build it, we can. We can put another laborer or another gatherer in. That's going to replace the gatherer that we lost or that died from old age. And once again, got to ask, what are we building? Is it the well? I don't know. This chicken coop here, does this thing make feathers? Egg pen. That's not going to tell us what it makes. Let's go ahead and bring up, where's my chicken thing? It would be under docks. Dock, I know this thing makes feathers. Chicken breeder. Feathers, eggs, and chicken. Oh my gosh, our stone cutter got crushed by a rock. That's sad. And I'm going to go ahead and put in our buffer right there so that we have a teacher. And that person may as well, if they have nothing better to do, finish clearing our crop fields so that when we do get the crops, we'll be able to put we'll be able to put in the the crop seeds right away. It would be awesome if spring would actually bring more nomads. Okay, you're done here, so I'm going to pull you. You're done here. We're going to switch you over to hide coats. Going to go ahead and make another builder. Did we ever put in another stone cutter? Yes, we do have one. Good. Do we have a miner? Yes. Good. Oh, and let's do a housing check again. Because it might be time to... Oh my God, now we have a surplus of homes. So what that death probably did was it forced some families to... I don't want to say renegotiate their statuses, but they relocated to make it more feasible for them. But now we have a surplus in homes, so we don't need to worry about housing for a while. Well, as long as things are running smoothly, which they appear to be. Do we have eggs? I've got an idea if we have eggs. We got chicken. Where the heck did the chicken come from? We got more feathers. Oh, little fly, little fly. Oh, I got him. Ha! Away with you, fly. Let's see here. What were we looking for? Eggs. Let's do it by name. E. Did we even ever have eggs? No. Okay, so we need something that produces eggs. And I think that was our chicken breeder over here. Let's go down and already plan out the next node for the bottom. And that's going to be down here and over. That's what this road was initially for. If they have nothing better to do in life, did they ever build this Nomad well? No. We almost have the stone to do it. So let's let them finish bringing resources over. Because I kind of want to up the ante on the Nomads to make sure that they come in at a regular pace. There, oh my gosh, there they are, Nomads, baby. Nomads, baby. And are you guys on my well? There's one, there's two. And we got four. Oh, there they are. One, two. Hey, ladies. Welcome. Boom. Now, what did that do to our housing? I'm glad you asked. What did that do to housing? Perfect. Perfect. And you know what? I think it's time to go up into the next node. So let's get them up into, oh, no, it's not. Because I don't need more housing at this time. Well, they're homeless. So somebody tell me exactly what happened. How can we have home unless they just haven't found a home yet? And you know one thing we can do? We can kind of force relocation. More pigs. No, our pigs are doing well. Thank you. How do you force a relocation in this game? Well, what you do is you take every home and you slate it for destruction. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to do that, and that, and that, and that. But we're not really going to get rid of the houses. What we're going to do is make sure that everybody that wants a home has a home. So here we go. Boom. And then rehouse them. Reclaim. 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 Yes. And yes. All right. Now, did that change anything? No. And now we've only got one person who's homeless. Well, I don't know what to tell that one person, but I'll tell you what he's going to do. Why don't we open up this house over here already? And I may as well go ahead and open everything else that's up here, because I think that's going to be our next node. Right here, where people are going to be going into. All right, just issued a heat watch. We can deal with that. You know what I should probably do? And if I had people actually chatting right now, they would probably have already yelled at me for this, is order the seeds that we need. Oh, is it time to put an herbalist in? Maybe. Because that might... Uh-oh, we lost somebody. That's not good. Let's go ahead and... One more builder. Oops, nope, went the wrong way. There we go. Seriously, we only got one group of nomads? That's not cool. It almost feels like we need more housing in our central living area. 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, we do need more housing in this area. Let's see what we can do about adding some homes in. What are you? What are you bringing? You're bringing olives. I wonder, can we order seeds from you? And of course, this is not where they got the best light on this thing. This is all food. We want something that says seeds. I don't see seeds anywhere in here. Nope. See, we tried, which is better than you usually get from me, because normally I just get rid of them. Okay, another child is born. That's good. Not great. We could probably use about 5 more. There's another. Oh, no, that's a student. We'll take a student. Oh, look at this poor guy here. Oh, a woman. Oh my gosh. Farah. Oh my God. We remember Farah. Well, she's now 65 years old and she's a laborer. Oh no. And she's an educated laborer. Okay, well, Farah, thank you for your contribution. Now she went out to the forest. I'll bet she's a witch. Living out in the forest. Probably got her little cottage right there, made of candy, waiting for Hansel and Gretel to come out. Got mixed up with the pronunciation. Over here in the States, we'd probably say Hansel, when actually, if I had to give it the correct pronunciation, it should be Hansel. Hansel und Gretel. Living in the forest. Actually, they don't. They might. I don't know where their actual home is. But they decided to go out in the forest. That did not fare well for them. Spoiler alert. No. Anyway, let's we were going to come down. What do we need? We need clothing. What can we do about that? Well, what can we make clothing out of? Not apples. That oh my God, we had a little bit of barley. Now it's gone. No, we didn't. That's what we want. Look, and let's keep them running. What can we make clothing out of? Cotton. We actually cannot make clothing from cotton. Go figure. We do have a little bit of oats here. Flax. Okay. Feathers. No reeds. The little bit of flax that we have, let's go ahead and turn you off, turn you on, and It's not going to produce a lot for us, but it'll get us a little bit. As soon as the out of resource sign goes up there, we'll go ahead and pull that person. I see you. Broccoli seed. Oh, I can order seeds from you. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, orders. Now, here's the thing. Barley is usually the last seed that I try to get. I'm actually going to put it in for barley, oats, and corn. So corn's the next one. Where's our corn seeds? Right there. Boom, perfect. And oats. Oats, oats, oats. Oranges. Oh, come on, give me oats. Right there. Oat seeds. Perfect. Yes. How often do we want these? Every visit. Because if you say just once, they might forget. And if they forget, they're just going to bring it on the next one or the next one or the next one, thinking, well, they only wanted it once, so we'll bring it at our convenience. Bring it every visit. Thank you very much. And for those that watched me play this game in the past, they say, Grumpy, what the heck are you doing ordering? Because I'm not an orderer. That's not really the way I play the game, but it is what it is. How much room do we have here? 4 out of 18. Okay, there's a lot of room there. Oh, we need a cushion. Boom, right there. Now, is out. No, you're still. Okay, there you go. Now you're out of resources. So we'll turn you off. We'll pull you. Housing check. We still have a surplus. Not bad. Not bad. See, look at what we did to our educated here. We totally screwed up Scholarville. And, that's just from Nomads coming in. By the end of this game, we'll probably have a 100% education again, because there's going to come a time when we're going to say no to the Nomads. We're going to be closed borders. The next real kick in is going to be when those seeds come in, because once we start growing our own corn, barley, or oats, then the stable kicks in. And when the stable kicks in, right over here, the animal pens over here are going to kick in. And then these are going to be OP resource producers for us. How's our piggies doing? We haven't said hi to them in a while. Should we start naming them? Oh my gosh, look at the little one. We got a piglet. Maybe a little potbelly. Anyway, we are 12 of 19. Once they hit 19, then we start making bacon. But we're not there yet. I don't think we're there yet. You know what? Have they? Yeah. I don't think they're going to make anything until we actually hit the cap. As more resources are being produced, I think we might have to open up these market areas here. And as long as, you know what we're going to do? We got resources. Let's go ahead and open this bridge up again over here. And it might behoove of us to maybe open up another one coming over here. I still want to get my lighthouse put over here for no other reason than I just think it's going to be cool. Let's see what we got here. How far does the hunting cabin come? It comes to there. So we can actually go down this road right here. Let's go ahead and clear that. And while they're clearing that, let's look for a lighthouse. Family services. What are you? You're the San Miguel Bell Tower. No, I think it's under here. There it is. A medieval lighthouse? Something tells me that's big. Holy nuts on a biscuit. I really wish they had a small lighthouse. Kind of like our town hall over here, you know? Because that is freaking huge. And there's no way this is even going to go in over here. No. I was hoping for something small, and something small it does not give. Double nomads, baby. Okay, we need them. It's you. Where are you? You guys are here? Yes. Allow. And where are the next ones? Probably homecoming. Uh-oh. Where are they? Oh my god. Our druid thing attracts nomads? No. Oh, the other nomad well. Yes, 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 yes. Allow. Okay. Now, let's get the second house built up here. You are going to get built. And I'm going to take... Actually, the easiest way to do this is to go down to your hunter. Well, let's max out on hunter-gatherers. So gatherers, yes. Hunters, yes. There we go. Foresters, if I was going to get into forestry, where would we do it? That's a good question. Where's my gatherer? Right there. Forest house. Forester, gatherer. Oh my god, that comes all the way out to there. Okay, so I think I'm going to make that... I don't want to get too far into this node over here. So let's go ahead and run this road down this side here. And we should probably get the road going through town to right there. Okay. And we need a stockpile in this area. So I think we're going to start them off with singles. Okay, that's the house. Is that the house, really? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, and you know what I'm going to do here? I think I'm going to put the well in the middle of the road like I used to do. Oh, man, I used to do it. I used to do it where I would separate the houses from the node and put it a well between the two. Let me do that. Let's grab a... I think I'm going to do a roadless well here. Let's do roadless. For some reason, I think we're going to need some more housing in here too, but for now, we're all right. Let's do roadless well, family services. Come here, grab a roadless. Just out of curiosity, where's the handle? It doesn't matter right now because I just got to find out what piece of road I need to remove. And you know what? That's not going to tell me anything. What I need to do is take the road out first. Take that out. And now let's grab the well so we can place it in there. And now the handle is important. And I think we're gonna... Yeah, we'll put it in this way. Come on over. And there's that, there's that. There's a space. So I'm gonna go one, actually no, I need this. Where's my road? Where's my road? Oh, nuts on a biscuit. Is it not letting me see the road? Okay, we can do this. House, 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 road. Go, go. I want it right there. Okay. And now we can go ahead and put the road in wherever we're missing. Yep, right there. Right there. And if we really wanted to get keen, we can put one there and one there so that they can go around the well. Okay, they're moving in. We're out of tools again. Okay, so somebody's gonna have to become a blacksmith. Hopefully the blacksmith has tools. Don't go in there. Okay, you're the woodcutter, so that's going to be slow. Everybody's working up there. But that's okay. Let them do their thing. We'll go ahead and put in another one. And we wanted to start building down here. That's, I think down here is going to be our next node. And I don't know which one I want to use. If we want to go with some of the exotic, like apples. Apples might be kind of cool. The Wild Things Forester. See, the thing about this is we're never going to grow enough of one specific crop. Yeah, let's do Johnny Appleseed here. Is this the one we want? And no, let's go for the old school one or the new one. And if I'm going to put you right off of the road, look how perfect that fits. It's like, OMG, who is your daddy? And you know what? Is it going to jump up one? No, it didn't. I think I'm going to move it up one more. Yeah. Let's take it out of there. Whoops. Wow, that's 3 hours right there. So we're not going to get this thing built. But you know, oh my God, they're already building it. No, no, no. Or should we let them build it right there? What I wanted to do was come over here and see this, like right there, and use that as maybe the bottom. No, because it actually came down lower, I think. Yeah, it came down lower, so that wouldn't work well. Let's go ahead and delete this. right to there, and delete that. Yeah, I'm going to let them put it in right there. So that's going to be the forester. What the heck? Let them build it. Okay, what are you bringing? No. We didn't look for seeds on that person. But I'm not sweating it. I don't think we need them. Well, I think we might have found us a good stopping point right here. Let's go ahead and, for right now, I want to do one more housing check. Okay, we need one more home. Now, did they build that other house up here yet? Yeah, they did. So we will need one more home someplace. And you know what? I'm almost thinking just open up this last shack right here. And then that'll be the, that's really the last house we can get into this area. And in this case, as soon as they build the shack, we're going to have to level it. Oh my God, there's a bad number for food. Good, it changed. Ha ha. We're still a nudist colony, but you know what? I think we're going to pause right here and we're going to call. Oh, here comes a trader. Just out of curiosity, because everybody wants to know, are you bringing seeds? Are you bringing seeds? All right, 950. So that means in exactly 10 minutes, I'm off to the mall. Prairie became a student. I'm off to the mall to get my 7,000 steps in. Plums. Oh my gosh. Well, I appreciate that, but no thank you. All right. Let's pause right there. Oh, right there. That's good. And you know what? I think, can we come down a little lower? There we go. That would be a nice screensaver right there, or a thumbnail if the game would pick that up. All right, man. How about a word from our sponsor, me? If you're watching me on Twitch, please hit the follow button. If you're watching me on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. If you do either of those things, please tell 10 of your family, friends, and pets about my channels. Yes, that is plural, because there's also Grumpy Gnome Fishing, and he gets grumpy. If you don't know 10 family, friends, or pets, tell 5 of them twice. If you don't know 5 family, friends, and pets, go out, buy yourself a giant space hamster, name the hamster Boo, and if you get that reference, leave a comment below. If you don't get the reference, watch my Baldur's Gate streams. I'm Grumpy Gnome. I'm out of here. Hey, educators, students, I need your help. Spread the word. Get me some followers. Get me some subscribers. I'm Grumpy Gnome. I'm out of here. 5, 4,